Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome to a run of Monster Train, which I haven't played in a million years. But chat voted for it, Disposable wanted it, and I figured, hey, you know what? It's their birthday. If not, this is the only Monster Train you're getting for a year, Disposable. I hope you enjoy it. Let's random depart and see what we play as today. Exile, Umbra, and Awoken. I love it. I feel like it's been a long time since I've had a Primordium run. Gorger, heals, morsels. If we get like one really good multi-strike unit, it's already GG. Steel Enhancer on the Gorger as well is beautiful. In fact, it's a good reason to maybe take Buffet 5, Buffet 10, then you stack up the stats and you get the stats every single freaking turn. We also have Prismal Dust. We can take the status effects are transferred. We have Damage Shield every turn. Not useful for Seraph, but I like the start at the very least. First time an enemy unit dies each turn, add morsels to the hand. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. I do like that one, but honestly, usually we have a hard time upgrading the spells as is. Free morsels though, that's gonna carry us for a long time in the early game. I guess I'd rather go stats. Status effects are interesting, but I tend not to build around status effects, especially damage shield, if we can just put health on the unit. So I'm just gonna take damage, which tends to be more important early. We'll go from there. Feel like it's been a long time since you've had any Monster Train runs, says Gladier. I last put Monster Train up on YouTube. I got a list, I can just look at it. September 19th. So honestly, not too long ago. I played like maybe like half a dozen runs at that point. And then I had a break previously. July 5th, I put up a run. And then I had another break. May 20th, I put up some runs, had another break. This is me going back in time a little bit. Put up some Monster Train, two runs September of last year, and then a whole bunch before that as well. I've got a reference doc that goes back like 5 years of every video I've ever uploaded. It's convenient to have it on hand in case I need the knowledge, you know? Okay. We get Ember Drain, right? Yeah, Ember Drain, so you can have Primordium, Train Steward goes up, buff Primordium, this guy's getting real strong. You're gonna kill some morsels. There's not much I can do about that. Okay. I doubt you're gonna hit the pyre. I'm gonna do enough damage to freaking murder your ass. I wish I could kill the collector, but we didn't draw any of our garbage plinks, which is a huge disappointment. So I suppose what I'm gonna do is just give you some damage shields. There goes my 50 gold. I needed that 50 gold, damn it. Let's give you more. You will kill this unit in one hit. I guess I'd rather you probably have a little bit more health. Let's give you a little bit more health. And then might as well buff one Train Steward a little bit. Good plink. Good plink. Lifesteal's not gonna matter. You don't need it. So we'll give you stats, and then stats, and then stats, and then more stats, and then more stats, and then you get more stats, and you get more stats. Look, these morsels, maybe eventually we're not gonna use them at all, and they're just gonna be completely meaningless units in the grand scheme of things. If that happens, great. If we don't need them, fantastic. But for right now, they're a good way of just getting a little bit more damage on the board. And we can definitely take, you know, certain units if they show up, namely like the gorge sucking up guy who every morsel just eats him immediately. Harvest. No, force feed. I forget his name. I forget what his ability is called. You know the one I'm talking about. He's purple. We don't need these. Mind Collapse is good, but like, I think this is a skip. Razor Sharp I like, especially because we can put more stats on Primordium. But if we don't get buffet triggers, I'm probably just gonna go for the damage anyways, so we probably don't need this. I like Glimmer. Glimmer hitting every unit is a pretty nice spell to have. Morsel Maid, yeah, that guy. As for units, I do like early Merchant of Steel upgrade. I like Umbra. But I think Umbra doesn't get as much value out of the Gorge of the Champion. Other units do. An Awoken with Sweep, a Multi-Strike. They get more value from big stats. Umbra would give us a tank, probably. So I think I'll go to the Awoken unit. We can always upgrade some spells. You know, if we get a holdover on a Steel Enhancer, that would be great. Glimmer, maybe we can get some damage done. Free Relic as well. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Permafrost, Magic Power. +2 capacity on the middle floor. At the start of turn, front friendly unit gains 5 health. I think you just take Mind Jacks. It gives you room for morsels. Middle floor tends to be a good floor to build on, especially for the last fight, Divinity. Mind Jacks is really solid. This is not really what I was hoping for, but a quick Animus is not that bad. Thorned Hollow is pretty good too. It's a good rejuvenate target. Honestly, the spikes can go pretty hard, and it's a good heal target. Yeah, I think a Thorned Hollow is okay. We have more capacity on the middle floor now as well. So Permafrost, do we care? Probably not. +10 magic power, do we care? Probably. Plinks are good, restores are good. Glimmer is good. I guess probably a Glimmer. I was kind of maybe hoping to save this for the Divine Temple, because you can get magic power in piercing, which would make it shine way more. We could upgrade a Plink, but Plinks eventually, they're just gonna be garbage. I think just like one-off restore is totally acceptable. You know, we can just make it a free play whenever it shows up. That's fine. Holdover is something I was hoping for. It's good on a Glimmer. It's good on a Cave-In. Because then you can build one huge floor with the morsels. But like, a Steel Enhancer on the Champion? That's probably not that effective. Holdover on a Cave-In is weird. And I'm gonna save the capacity on this to maybe make it -2. That's what I'm gonna do for you. Let's make a free restore, and we'll put a consume on probably a Plink. Spending a lot of money, but I think it's good expenditures. I don't know. I don't know. Enemy units appear in each floor. Oh, hell yeah. If we get a restore, we can kill everyone just by playing the Thorned Hollow. We'll need more heals for him, but that's fine. But he's gonna be very spiky. He will live. He will live. I wish I could play a lifesteal morsel on him. This could be an awkward fight, but I think it's gonna be fine. You're dead. You might make it up to the pyre. This saves us a lot of health. And you sweep. So I think I am just gonna play the morsels. If this floor is fine, I would like to stop garbage being added from my deck, and I'm just gonna play more morsels, because I got nothing to do with them right now. Yeah, okay, sounds good to me. We're just gonna make one big top floor. And actually, we can force feed the lifesteal to this guy by giving it damage shield, which means that we will heal for 57. That is definitely the play. Work on that. I need 1 energy, so we'll do this, this, this. Now we get the force feed lifesteal, and you're not gonna make it past this guy. Stop adding garbage to my deck. Can I give you more lifesteal? Oh, hell yeah. Every lifesteal is also more... more spikes. Not that we need the spikes, but... yeah. Alright, we took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. That's not bad. I don't know what this deck does, though, right now. We're still, like, not really where I want to be. Energy is interesting, but we don't have an energy problem. We don't need these. I don't know. I don't know what I need. I'm gonna go for an artifact in another unit, because I'm looking for a multi-striker. 10 cards on turn 1, consume as a chance to be discarded. Give me the 10 cards. Give me the multi-strike. There we go. Intrinsic. There's something to be said for cave-in, but that's not the play. An intrinsic holdover steel enhancer would have been nice, but we don't need that either. 30 magic power, very unnecessary. Fusing, though, could be kind of tempting. We could put multi-strike in the Thorned Hollow. I'd be much more inclined to put the Thorned Hollow inside of the multi-striker so that it has 15 health by default. It won't die in 1 hit immediately, and then it can start to scale. We'll have 3 multi-strike instead of 2 multi-strike. Let's start with the caverns. Don't duplicate. I was also thinking about this. 'Cause that's very tempting. Do nothing. Because eventually, maybe we can merge her and our tank. But for right now, Primordium Animus, that's a huge part of our damage. We can eventually just put everything behind the tank with the cave-in. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, am I gonna meld anything? I think the answer is no. We don't need intrinsic, we don't need, no, we do need magic power on this bad boy. Hell yeah. And dude, intrinsic, we could immediately play on the bottom floor. How can I not do that? That's a great weapon. I'm realizing now, though, the Animus won't be able to be pulled behind if it gets played in front, but I still like that. So you start here. I think this is still fine. It's gonna be wonky, but I think this is still totally fine. really want the Animus to get the Primordium buff, but we can just put the Thorned Hollow in front. Yeah. I can play them on the top floor and just descend them after a few turns. We have waves remaining 5 with the cave-in. That's what we do. That's what we do. You get all of the heals. Primordium, Animus can scale. I like it. So you go here. You get a damage shield. You get buffed. You start eating more. And then all of the heals will go on you. And we've got a couple of decent heals in the deck that can maybe keep you alive. You're gonna get pushed back, but it's not a big problem. Perfect. Yeah, I like this. And we can just play Train Stewards. Eventually they're gonna get moved back as well. Big heal, big heal. Now we're drawing pretty slowly, and we have waves remaining 2 to descend the top floor, but it should still work. Although that's a lot of damage if I descend you, but I do need to move everyone behind the Thorn Hollow. Waves remaining 2. This might be a little trickier than I thought. Maybe it'll be totally fine. You live, but I don't care. This guy is gonna get real strong. You're gonna hit the pyre for 5. I like this. You're gonna heal, heal. I think give me another heal. Give me a descend. And we've got our big floor set up. And hopefully we're strong enough to defeat you. Yeah, you're dead. Beautiful. Okay. Take another morsel. Take another morsel. Take restore, and then take 2 damage shields. It's wonky right now, but it's working, kind of. Channel Song. Draw a unit and apply 20, 20, and 0. If we draw this early without anyone else, it's pretty good. If we draw a Train Steward, we're not that happy about it. Swap to full health. Or give full health and then swap. Make you a 60-15. I could just heal you. I could give Primordium a lot more health. I guess Channel Song's always good, especially if you draw it in your turn 1 hand. Lifesteal Sweep. Gorge Damage Shield. It is tempting to put Lifesteal on Thorned Hollow. Then it can heal up to full after a couple of turns if it lives. I like that. Sweep Slay. Very good if we give it multi-strike, and it's gonna scale as long as we give it Primordium. Multi-strike, Sweep, Slay. It's very good. We could also just put this in the Animus, who's gonna have Slay, but I anticipate the spikes are gonna get a lot of kills. The Sweep probably won't. Unless we can put Quick on it. What do we got coming up? A meld, a blank, a meld, a meld, a meld. Lots of melds coming up. We can definitely put Sweep. Or we can put multi-strike on Sweep. We can't put Sweep on the multi-strike. Crucible Collector, we can merge. We're gonna get the, we only played this once. When we play it 4 times, we are gonna get Hef. It was a big unit, a 50-50. Multi-strike on that's pretty good. Trample on the Animus is also pretty good. Trample on the Sweep is also pretty good. But I think they're just gonna replace the Thorned Hollow eventually, so maybe we do want a Sweeper that we can give multi-strike to. I feel like we don't have enough damage though. It's gotta be the Animus, hopefully. We gotta take some. I know I'm just kind of chilling on the screen for a minute. You take Crucible Collector. I like the lifesteal. We have a lot of morsels. And we don't need capacity. Energy or draw would be good. I think I'm gonna go energy to start with, so we can play more on turn 1. Now this is interesting, because if we take one of these for 2 fights, we get a better version of the relic, and they're all bad currently. Deal 4 damage to friendly units. We will not be able to gorge even on the champion if we do that, and the Animus will die in 1 turn. Probably not. When a non-champion unit dies, it's purged. We could kill all of our train stewards, and then they get purged for free. The other version of this gives you endless. Enemy units enter with damage shield sucks, but the spikes will kind of purge that eventually. Really, Broken Wheel seems very tempting. If we can survive, it's very tempting. Honestly, I think it's just good for the purge. We could get another unit. We can meld and then duplicate. If we get something good, we could just put it on the Animus. We could also just put the Thorned Hollow on the Animus, I suppose. I mean, we're looking for 2 things out of this. We're looking for +6/+6, and we're looking for the Super Gorger. But there's also a Merchant of Steel. We could upgrade. We could get stats. Stats are nice. If we merge and duplicate, the fights are going to get so damn hard, we might accidentally purge our units. See what we get. Oh, man, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, I might just skip because we're gonna get Hef. And these are not very good takes. I could take a second Crucible Collector in case one of them dies, I guess. But that's this is a bit of a whiff, unfortunately, a bit of a whiff. So don't get rid of the Train Stewards, we'll purge them on our own. There's gotta be something worth duplicating though. 23, Buffet 5. Raw stats on the Animus are really good, if we can keep her alive. And we have damage shield. We'll try that. I don't think there's anything I want to meld. Although, again, a Crucible Collector in a Thorned Hollow is real good. That's a solid tank. I think I might do that. Coming out with Lifesteal 5, that keeps him going for a while. And then, a second Wingmaker. It's a good spell. We'd have 2 of them on turn 1. We don't have to play them, but that is a lot of damage. All right, you know, why not? Why not? Restore all health when they move up a floor. That would suck, but we can totally do it. Because we can pull them down with the cave-in, I think. Okay. Didn't get the units that we wanted, which I think is totally fine. I guess you play this. I know that the train steward needs to go, but I want to play them in front when there's enemies so I can actually just get him killed. That's not going to happen here, unfortunately. We're gonna have capacity problems for a turn, but then it'll go away. Give me... It only blocks 2. So give me the channel song. We'll have 1 good train steward. I don't want the bottom floor to die. Bottom floor is gonna hopefully carry the bus. The bus. I want the train stewards to be in front and then die, but I can't make that happen, really. You know, I could by just keeping the units on the middle floor, and then they'll all die. I like that. I like that a lot. So we play you. We want the cave-in. I should have played them and then caved them in, because then they would actually get out of my deck. Whatever. That guy, he made it through, but he's just gonna murder train stewards every turn from now on. And now I have room to play him in front here. Okay, I mean, that works. I like it. You can take these guys. Keep you around. It's weird, but it'll work. There's room for morsels. You need heals. Give me more heals. Give me more heals. Pull you down. You're gonna murder all my units, which is actually what I want. You're dead. Beautiful. I didn't get to murder all of my train stewards. I can murder this one. He's out of the deck now. You're not even doing damage. You suck. Markatraz, welcome. How you doing today? Might have been my fault. What's your fault? He's driving a train. Pogs is the Nor. Welcome. Set pyre health to 50. If this reduces health, gain coins. You know, it can heal us too, and we only lose 3 on it right now. I think that's worth it. Damage, shield, rage, ember drain, ember cache, cave in. Not interested. I do like these though. Gain energy, draw 1 next turn in graph. We can make it free. What's coming up? What's coming up? Magic, Hellvent, Horde. Probably go magic. Removing a couple more plinks. Very good. which means we can make that free. Yeah, I like this route. Remove the last of the planks. We get morsels for free every turn, so we don't need to care about the planks, really. Remove consume, I don't really care. We can make a restore purge. -1, put this on the... I gotta do this on Cave-In at some point, but let's make a free focused growth. Permafrost, huh? Yeah, give me 1 permafrost dust. Sounds like we're not gonna be upgrading Glimmer. And give me a free focused growth. I will purge a base restore. Save some cash. Do not get the money, we don't need it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need it. So far, so good. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield 2 for 150 gold. They're all gonna die to the spikes anyways, as long as they don't murder me in 1 hit, so this doesn't seem that bad. Spell Shield 2, I can still kill him on turn 1 with the plink, or not with the plink, but the double hammers. Yeah, so this should still work. Now, Thorned Hollow is gonna get the buffs instead of the Animus, but I think we accept that. Except we could play Cave-In, but that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Well, hold on. Play you here, you here, you here, Wingmaker. Oh, we don't have energy for the Cave-In if we do it like that. Okay. Here's the deal. This fight is all about spikes and sustain, so I think we're okay with the Thorned Hollow. But we'll still play on floor 2 to buy us more time to deal with enemies and play cards. We'll have the Cave-In every turn we can use to play the morsels. Although I can... Hold on. 1 energy, 2 energy, 3 energy. I really want to play the Cave-In, man. I really want to... I need 5 energy in this deck. Oh, I gotta play both of these to even kill him. That's right. I gotta think. Ice Shadow's welcome. I had the most strange deck, Inspire. Just because I had luck of getting the power through defense card at the very last fight before the boss when I should have died. I love when I'm playing Spire and have Enchiridion and it always gives me Echo Form for free. That's what I love. Be 35, be 36. Still not enough. I mean, Prismal Dust on the Thorned Hollow keeps him going. We'll have one of them retain. The enemies that do 25 though, they're a problem. We don't have enough healing to heal all of the damage that we would be taking from these enemies. I think you double Wingmaker on turn 1. You play a Thorned Hollow, you play a probably damage Animus, and you say, that buys us time. Goodbye, Cave-In. I'll play you next time you come around. Although realistically, we don't really need the Cave-In, because by the time well, we should play it. We do want to have the Animus behind the Thorned Hollow, but if the boss makes it past the Thorned Hollow, we're probably screwed, but you never know. Might as well have another tank. Might as well purge this. Might as well give you a damage shield, honestly. Units are gonna be taking a lot of damage. It's exactly what we want to see. You might make it up to the pyre, but I doubt it, honestly. So you're dead forever. We should have killed you because you're gonna get purged. I forgot about that. I want to save this. It's not worth playing. Well, it actually is worth playing on you. Yeah, very much. No, I don't want you to die though. Thorn Hollow needs to live too. Okay, hold on a sec. We got Wingmaker again, and this is a good turn for it, honestly. And if you make it to the pyre to hit it for 11, I don't care. Yeah, this is not bad. It doesn't kill anyone. I suppose it is bad then. Well, we gotta play it to get the event that gives us another unit. What if on this turn, you're dead. What if on this turn we play it down here and maybe we'll draw the other, we're guaranteed to draw the other one actually. Okay. Then you can play a morsel, give you even more damage shield. Everything seems fine? I don't know. We got the cave in. Deck is mighty thin once we exhaust everything. You don't need to be brought down. I should bring you down, but you don't need to be brought down immediately. We're saving this. You need health. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. How many cards are in our deck? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but it's only gonna be 12. We're gonna draw these 5 plus 2. So we'll have 6 cards in the draw pot. We should be able to draw the cave-in almost guaranteed. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. We should probably draw it. You guys need to die. Good time for those. You need all the buffs in the world. And then honestly, we either play it for 2 this turn or 2 next turn. Well, we could play it for 4 next turn. You do 15 damage. It's 150 damage. I think you're dead if I play this next turn. You might even be dead now. You're taking 500 damage. 556. 583, you're dead. We're not losing any other units. So we're gonna purge the negative artifact we have. Beautiful. Wonderful. Extra multi-strike. When do we get a Factorio sequel with Chris? Because that was a riot, says JTRE. We gotta finish Satisfactory first. He likes Factorio, but I think he would get tired of Factorio because you can't spaghettify it. You can spaghettify Satisfactory due to the 3D-ness of it. I'll probably play Factorio at some point. I know I said I would by now, but I haven't. I would do it at some point. Multi-strike 1. Dare I say we skip that? Add 3 sting spells to your hand. We don't really need stings. And snare could be good, but we have the descend. I think we skip again. I'm not adding up a lot of stuff. Trample resolve, +1 capacity, made to fit, -3 capacity. Wish I could look at your stats. But you're a great tank, especially because you come back. And I can put trample on someone else if I want. So friendly non-morsel units get endless. Yeah. Now we don't have to worry if anyone dies. And we've purged all but 1 train steward. We need to upgrade our units desperately. -2. Thank you, we're putting that on Caven. Quick. That's real good on an Animus that hits for like 100, but I think we prefer the Thorn Hollow to be attacked first because spikes will kill units that our quickness would be wasted on, I think. But we can always descend units, so maybe the extra value is worth it. But also the Animus is not really scaling unless we get the champion out, but I think we will. And also if you die, you come back, so who cares? Also, if the champion dies, they come back. We can kill the champion repeatedly if we have a targeted damage spell, which we don't have. We should have taken the 3 damage self-target spell that could have killed him and brought him back. That would have been perfect. Yes. Now you can go in front and then in back later. That's perfect. What's coming up? Let me look. What's coming up? Merchant and an artifact, I like it. Duplicator and a merchant, I like it. We can also just put all of our animuses at the back, actually. And the animuses are really good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Does this champion not count as a morsel? He is not, in fact, a morsel. He is endless. He is a champion. So we can play him at the front, and if he lives and then dies next turn, we get a free 43 out of him. I like it, I like it. We'll give you just some cheap stats, and then I think we will leave, and we will... But we don't need the capacity if we get Cave-In. So if I sack you, we can put 30 plus 30 plus 2 and trample on the Animus. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's a freaking super Animus. What do we purge? Train Steward? What else do we purge? Plink auto purges. Let's get rid of a Restore. That's a big plant lady. That's a big lady. And I don't think we need to purge anything else. We can pay for purge at some point. But like, look at this deck, man. This deck is looking mighty lean and mighty good. Days and Weight of Contrition on Death. Hey, spells are not more expensive. I like it. JTRE asks, hey Abe, thoughts on Hades 2? I played it for about, I don't know, 4 hours. It looks great. It plays well. It plays very similarly to Hades 1. And I kind of like that it's going to be a little bit different than Hades 1. I kind of like that they're going in a slightly different direction with the controls and the character to make it stand apart from the first game. I know it's going to be a quality experience, and I'm just going to wait until it comes out of early access to play more of it. Those are my thoughts. This is perfect. Because now he's gonna die and then come back, and then we can play him somewhere else. In fact, I could give you some damage shield so that you die and come back later. Like 1 probably doesn't keep you alive an additional turn, but it might. Oh, it definitely will. It's perfect. So you get played wherever the hell I can play you. You can get buffed a little bit. Don't play the Glimmer. We don't need Cave-In. Honestly, play that on you. Oh look, you're dying, beautiful. Dude, what if we channel song him? We can discard him if we can't kill him, and then just channel song him in like 2 turns. I kind of like that. This doesn't change anything. We can keep him we can totally keep him alive with the morsels. I'm just realizing. So we just put sacrificial morsels in front. All of a sudden, he's buffing Thorned Hollow, and then he'll die next turn, and then we'll bring him back. And we can keep scaling his damage. Oh, this is good. This also gets a kill, which is beautiful. So we just play morsels in front until he's about to die, and then we keep him alive. Perfect. Tell you what, I'm gonna play a good old Wingmaker. Honestly, why not? I have the energy for it. 1 morsel keeps him alive, and then he'll die next turn. And then honestly, why don't we keep the Cave-In around? Because you never know when we're gonna need to be able to play it. All right, our tank is a 150-150. This is the perfect time for Primordium to die. We'll hold on to Cave-In. Now we'll bring them all on the same floor. So, Primordium goes in the back this time. Morsel. Morsel. Buff. Buff. I could probably do this differently, like I could have probably put a couple of morsels up here. I'm not that worried about it, let's be honest. All right, we have a 150 quick Animus behind a 200 Thorned Hollow. Surprisingly, taking a lot of damage. But only 80. Look at that. I like it. Restore a friendly unit to full health and swap attack and health. That's not that necessary, although we could make even stronger animuses. I'm just gonna dupe the animus, honestly. JTRE says, Zagreus is the real G, his voice actor crushed it. Oh, I love the voice acting and the characters and the design of everything in Hades 1, absolutely. That's the thing about Supergiant games, they make really polished, good games. They focus on elements that I think are often forgotten by other indie developers. Are they really an indie developer at this point, though? They're not AAA, but they're more mainstream than a small-time indie developer would be. They're like they're in the middle. They've got name recognition, you know? I don't want these. Although restoring a unit to full health and then swapping could make a really strong Crucible. But it doesn't matter if a unit dies, they'll come back to life anyway, so who cares? Now, energy. We don't really have an energy problem. Spells are cheap. Draw would be more important. Capacity is not a problem at all. We have 5 capacity on the top floor, 6 on the middle, 5 on the bottom. We can play our animuses wherever. Give me the draw. Thorned Hollow could take an upgrade, but the animus is fully kitted. We could go for a free relic or buy a relic of our choosing and get a concealed caverns. That's more interesting. And I was just thinking about this. I think now I might go for the Buffet 5. Well, maybe not. Maybe the Buffet 3 is still good. If we can find a time to put Primordium in front, get him killed, but also apply a buff to an Animus or another unit, then we can just move him around and get him killed and replay him constantly and maybe give him a channel song. Yeah, I'm taking the damage. You need damage. You need damage. Always need damage. Oh my god! I can play the Animus on one floor, but I could also just make her a 1 pip. I don't think we need plus 30, as hilarious as it is, because she's unplayable, but she's also base 100 damage. She's a 5 pip unit, bringing her down to 1 is also fantastic. 90 damage though, it's 90 damage. Is double A a term? Are they of a size necessary to even be double A? They might just be a single A. I think the capacity is going to be an issue because it's 5, 6, and then the bottom's going to have our other units on it. I think we want a 1 because we still have morsels to play. And this is a great get, and we're going to dupe the hell out of her next up anyways. Do we really need an intrinsic channel song? Probably not. But to pull a unit, if we don't, we only have, well, we're gonna have 3 units. To be able to pull one immediately is not bad. We draw 10. Really thinking, though... I like it. I do. Being able to play this on the champion is an interesting idea, though. If we don't draw this turn 1, we kill our champion turn 1, draw it turn 2, have discarded the champion, we'll draw our other unit, and then we can play our unit, and then we'll have a champion that comes back with +20/+20. Yeah. 7 energy turn 1 when we have 10 cards. All right, you know what? That seems pretty good. Chain of Gems as well. Yeah, okay. Because now we can actually play our champion on the first, or a morsel to keep him alive long enough that we can kill him and then replay him and gain more stats. So there you go, there's the play. I like that a lot. I don't think we need to purge a card. We can always do it next shop. Oh, I wish I could actually go back and spend that money now. 20 armor, probably not a problem with big tanks, so I'm gonna turn this on. Ember Drain sucks, but we are quick. We might be able to kill him fast enough. In fact, what we could do is play all of our units at the bottom. If they ever die, such as on the boss fight, we can replay them on the 2nd and 3rd floor. So for instance, Primordium in the front to die, Animus in the back to get the eats. Or you know what, because of the Ember Drain, we could play on floor 2. You'll be an 80 unit. I can kill you on floor 2 without you attacking. That's even better, yeah. I still need you to die, and you're quick, so that could suck. I still think it's good. Yeah, okay, I think you do it like this. I might have been able to kill you on the bottom floor now that I think about it, but I still want you to die, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna do this. This is perfect, this is perfect. 83, 83. Maybe it's perfect. I still want you to die, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it happen. Might as well eat that one. And then you might as well get swole. You're gonna die in one hit regardless, so I'm gonna buff you. Now, am I killing you too quickly? We're gonna lose Primordium, so this didn't work the way I wanted it to, but we still have such insane damage that the boss will die, and we're not gonna have to worry about it. So I still accept this. We can still play Channel Song too, because wait, will Endless make Primordium replayable? Wait a minute. Because it says when it dies or is eaten, it returns. So I don't even need to get him killed? He'll just come back? Oh look, there he is. Okay. He can't die. That's fantastic. So we're gonna save him and we're gonna replay him with a Channel Song in a minute. That's a lot of damage, huh? Okay. You know what? Screw you. I'm just gonna play all this up here. We're gonna draw Channel Song next turn. There's one unit available. Got him. This is real funny. We gotta thin out our deck a little bit more. Alright, you're taking 291 damage. Something tells me you're gonna take more than that. 400 damage. 400 damage. Lethal. Alright, that is very funny. And Kindu, welcome. I'm mad you're playing Monster Train, but the Paul versus Tyson fight is on tonight. I forgot all about that. Oh, that's funny. We don't need a Shroud Spike, but we have so many morsels, like we might as well pump them into something, right? Nah. We have $820. I thought that was a joke, says June August. I don't think so. I don't think so. Clancy versus Chris exclusive fight on Twitch. I think I could probably take him on. I'm a bit taller than he is, so I think I've got the vertical advantage. When played, your champion gains 50% attack. Yes. We want another one of these. We'll stop. Spell chain. Okay. We could draw a lot with one channel song. If we draw this on, we can make it intrinsic, right? We don't want it to be intrinsic. We would like to draw this like on turn 2. I don't think we want spell chain for that. A Shroud Spike, you know, that's a lot of morseling, I guess? For stats, I can see that. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it's something. Also, Prismal Dust, you know, some damage shield when we need it. But we're not gonna need damage shield, units are endless. So yeah, put that on the Shroud Spike. We're at 150, which is cool. I like Winged Steel. I think we want draw. We have a relatively cheap deck. $150 damage when you play morsels. I love that. Buff, debuff, Seraph. We're not really relying on the spikes. We just have one tank, who's not even necessary because honestly, the Animuses are more of a tank than he is, so. And I've learned my lesson. We play Primordium in the back. I will play Channel Song though, just to get it out early. I don't think we're gonna need Primordium to be stronger. He's already stronger built in just from the artifact we have. Yeah, give me a 50-80. Should have put the damage shield on someone else. It doesn't matter. It's gonna play you. You go behind. Wingmake. Don't need to do it again. Keep buffing you. You having lifesteal is nice. You having a damage shield is nice. I'm going to purge this. That's a good turn. Oh, look, another Animus. I will play you. I will play you. Full stop. I will play you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play... not you. I'm gonna play you. Here. Come on. We're gonna be Ember Drained. I got an idea though. My thinking is... I'm gonna buff this Animus, descend this one, and this one can just deal with the units that are moving up. That way we don't get Ember Drained. We don't have any of those negatives to deal with. They're all dealt with. But I can apply a bunch of Primordium buffs to her and then just move her down. Buff and buff. And we'll play... So now he dies. Now does he come out as a 75 that gets increased? No, a 52, but that's still pretty good. And now that I cave in, we're one-shotting these units, they're not gonna make it up. And so we're not gonna be Ember Drained anymore. I like that. Play a Primordium up here, and then we'll descend them in the following turns to get to the bottom, and then we'll just have Primordium... Well, we can descend right before Relentless. That's fine. So you get played. Cave in. We get a morsel. It's a good force feed opportunity. I like it. If you don't have to play that, don't play it. You're purging my spikes, I really don't care. Now I would like to play it because I can actually get some force feeding. Not much. I'll draw this again later. I want to open my hand with some morsels, please. Didn't draw it. Okay, so we're guaranteed to draw it next turn. Dead, dead, dead. Might as well block a shot. We're not gonna cave in. No reason to play it. I'll play it just to make sure we get it, but I'm pretty sure we would have drawn it regardless. Then, we're still pretty far away from Shadow Box, which is totally fine. Give me a Shroud Spike. Primordium. Restore health. Make sure we save the cave-in. Now the buffs are gonna go on Thorn. Well, you're already, I mean, you've taken 3,000 damage. I'm just barely getting started. I've barely played my cards. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't even, like, hit me at all. It was beautiful. We got the book! We got the book! Disposable says, reminds me of the one time someone streamed a boxing event and pretended to play a boxing game in the corner of the screen. That's the one that I always remember as well. From the days of, Twitch doesn't care. I don't know, do they still care? Maybe they don't. All right, what do we get? You're gonna kill him every turn, which is not what we want. Like this. Is that in the draw pile? I guess I just didn't get the other morsel. We are going to draw. Fine. You're all dead, so I don't care. I will... I think we just discard Primordium, because we're gonna draw Channel Song soon, and when we draw Channel Song, that'll just pull him back. So I'm just gonna give you 1 damage shield, and I'm gonna just probably Channel Song him on this turn. Yep. Inspire. When you gain echoes, reap 5 to enemy units. That doesn't happen, but I like seeing units. I will play you. So, see ya. I mean, you're a tank, you might as well tank, right? Well, no, I don't want you to die, because if you die, then I draw you, and if I draw you, I don't get another champion. So I'm just gonna throw you down here. Gonna play the Animus up here so that we can get Primordium on her at some point soon. You've given me return 2 random consume spells into your hand. I don't really want that, but you're a 100 damage champion. I guess I can put you out there. I need more capacity because I gotta keep these guys alive every turn. So there you go, now I can play you. Might as well give you the damage shield too, to keep you alive. Oh, we're gonna have too many cards in our hand. Oh, crap. I'm not gonna get a champion, I think. Oh no, I will. No, I'm not. Because you added garbage to my hand. How dare you? Get out of here. Any morsels? Any morsels? Any morsels? I would like to not get a morsel at the end of this turn, so I'm gonna do that so I can kill you, basically. But I'm drawing 8 cards! I did it again! I gotta... Stop doing this. Stop giving me cards. I wish you were dead. I'm sorry. Crap. I'm just gonna send you all down. I think a 750 damage Trample Animus is probably pretty good. Okay, so there's Primordium. You're gonna buff her for a bit. In fact, why don't you just come down here so you don't get hit every turn? You know what? Don't play a consume card. That way we can get another champion. Don't play this either. I can't play anything. If I play a card, I can't get my champion. Okay, play this to kill the units on this turn, get capacity, get morsels. Don't play a consume card. Don't play focus growth. Just end your turn. There we go. Sweep Endless, strike root. You can come down here. And then buff you, and then buff you. I will heal you, and I will heal you. Nothing's consumed. So we're gonna get another champion. We have room. We have barely enough room. Summon a bog deep cocoon. Ah, but you can't etch. Oh, you can totally etch. What the hell? What the heck? Well, this is interesting. We don't need capacity. I guess, consume. Consume, consume. And then we're gonna get another consume card, and we're gonna have a bogworm. Happened fast. Let's just play this. 204, 161 trample, huh? It's pretty good. I need you to wait a turn, because I gotta descend you next turn. Oh, I'll descend you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Stop bringing back consume cards. Stop, he's already dead. That was real fun. I like when at the end you don't have to care about how your build works and you just play the cards and then you win because your deck is real strong. That's fun. Well, good stuff. Wins. Apparently I'm on a win streak of 7. We applied more spikes than ever before. I don't know how that happened. You know how that probably happened? I think it's at a point in time they buffed the spike gain of that animus, not the animus, but the hollow. So that's probably why we were able to get so many more spikes applied. But that's just luck of the draw animus, getting hef, putting everything inside of the hef, primordium, and the endless potion here, the immortality potion. It works on eaten units, so the primordium keeps coming back every turn. Infinite stats. I've probably learned that lesson in the past, but it doesn't work on morsels because it doesn't endless the morsels. But if you were to somehow put endless on a morsel, it would still come back every turn after it got eaten. I think maybe they used to not come back from being eaten. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was still a fun run, a good run. We had a nice, thin, clean, beautiful, strong deck. We got a lucky cave-in holdover, made it free. Good units. We got the unit that we wanted in the Animus, Primordium, built up the attack. We love to see it. And for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.